Didn't work that, did it? Hello and welcome to another week of student life. To be honest, this is kind of the point when I've got a bit fed up. I've got a lot planned for the next few weeks, but at the moment I'm just kind of not doing very much. I'm going to stand you somewhere because this is really annoying. Yeah, to be honest, this is the point when I've got a bit fed up because I'm kind of here on my own still. And I've got a really exciting week, but I've been in the house now for 4 days. Like, I haven't left the house in 4 days, which is kind of my own fault, but then at the same time there's nothing I can really do. I could go to like the library, but I know that I'm more productive at home, so there's not really much point. And if I go to the library, I end up spending money because I think, oh, I'll get my lunch, and like I really want a Starbucks, but I've been like resisting. And I just know that if I go, I'll spend money. And to be honest, I haven't got money to spend. I'm really struggling because I still haven't got my loan. My loan is supposed to come in on Sunday, so hopefully when my loan comes in, I'll be fine. I just hate owing people money. Like, Zach's kindly sent me some money, so just literally so that I can go and get some shopping because I've run out of food and I've got nothing to buy food with. Like, yeah, it's a bit rubbish. I need to put a wash in as well because I've just realised that I only have one bra. Like, literally have one bra. I don't know where all my bras have gone, but I've got one. So I need to put a wash on and wash that bra because I haven't worn one for the last 4 days because I've just been in the house. But I'm working tomorrow in Birmingham, so I need to wear a bra. Okay, Aldi haul. So I've been putting off doing work for long enough. It's now 1 o'clock, and I set an alarm at 8 because I wanted to be uber productive today. I've done nothing. But I think I usually work from my bed, but I find it quite like at the moment, because I've been working from home, I'm kind of in bed all day. Even though I'm not in bed as such, I'm on my bed, and it just feels like I'm not anywhere else, if that makes sense. So I think I'm going to try working at my desk today. I don't usually like working at a desk, mainly because my chair's not very good. So it's not like the best, but I'm going to give it a go and see if it like sort of helps me feel not as stuck, if that makes sense. And like, I don't know, I think I need to work at my desk and like have a separate place for my bed. Okay, so as you can see, I've done my hair ready for the morning. It won't look this perfect in the morning, but I don't like it looking like this anyway. Usually I brush it through, but because I want it to last, I'm not going to. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I usually get all of my stuff laid out, but I can't because my bra and my top are still dry. I'm going to climb into bed now. I'm going to pack my bag a little bit, but mainly just putting my portable phone charger in it, to be honest. Then I'm going to jump into bed and watch Bake Off and do some vlogging and just try and chill this evening, ready for the 6:30 AM start. Okay, I've got 15 minutes until I get picked up from work, so not bad timing because I'm pretty much ready now. I just want to have my coffee, but obviously that wasn't essential. So that was like, if I get time, I get time. I'll show you my outfit quick actually. So basically I'm wearing this button down top. It's a bit see-through, which isn't ideal, but like I don't really know what I can do about that. But I've got a blazer to put on, so it's fine. These culottes and pointed like leopard print shoes. I realised I didn't show you very good there. And then this blazer I'm going to put on. So yeah, I'm just going to do that now and head downstairs.
Many hours later.
Hello. I don't know if my phone will pick up the music or not, but I basically think that next door having some kind of party or something. Like, which is fine, it's a Friday night. I'd much rather it be on like a Friday night than a weeknight. So yeah, I'm glad it wasn't last night when I had to go up early this morning, but obviously they don't know that. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I had a really nice day today in Birmingham. I really enjoyed myself. Had a really great day, but I was so tired when I got in. So I literally just got in bed and started watching Bridget Jones's Baby. like, it's only a 2-hour film, but it's probably taken me about 4 hours to watch it, because I had like an hour and a half phone call with Zach in the middle. I made my food in the middle of it. Like, I just kept pausing it and doing different things, but I've seen it loads of times anyway. But yeah, I'm having a few banking problems. NatWest were meant to have problems this morning with the app, and they were meant to be resolved, but online banking's still not letting me on, and my available on my bank has been frozen since Monday, and it's Friday, so it's just a bit stressful. So I'm kind of in like sort of like chats with them, even though it's quite late. It's like 10:30, which is late for them to still be. It's really, really, really this wall's like bubbly, and I just like hit my nail like that but bent it at the same time. In first year, my bank account got hacked. It was actually my own fault. So basically, I tweeted NatWest help, and an account replied to me that looked exactly like NatWest, apart from it didn't have the blue tick. That's the difference. If you ever tweet a bank, seriously, if you ever tweet a bank and an account replies to you that doesn't have a blue tick, do not follow the link it gives you. So then it sent me a link. That's what they replied to me, like sending me a link, and I just thought, oh, it's like sort of their help team or whatever. So followed the link, put my stuff in. It asked for my credit card number, my sort code, all kinds of things that I don't usually put in when I log into online banking. And then I got to sort of the last bit, and it asked me for my PIN number, not my online banking PIN, which NatWest have, my actual PIN number, like that you would use in a card machine. And the thing is, it asks for like the first, second and third. It wasn't, but like something like that. So I put those 3 digits in. I put 3 of the 4 digits in. And then it came up like, oh, these were incorrect. They were definitely right. Oh, these were incorrect. Please input your first, second and fourth. You know the advert that's like, oh, it's fraud or whatever. That happened to me online on that website, apart from I didn't put the 4th number in, because I realised that was the point when I realised that there wasn't a lock at the top. That's another thing. If you're on a bank's website and you don't know if to trust it or not, there should be the SSL lock at the top. So all, especially banking websites, should have that certificate. Even I have that certificate on my blog. Like, most bloggers even have that certificate. It's not hard to obtain, and every single banking website should have that. In fact, just in general, anything you're buying online should have that. I learnt so much from this experience in first year. So I basically rang the bank up crying, because I'd given these fraudulent people every single detail, apart from the 4th number of my PIN number. I'd given them 3 out of 4. And like, I mean, there's only numbers 1 to 9, isn't there? So if you were going to try, like, chance-wise, 1 in 9, that's just not a risk you want to take. So I rang my bank straight away. So I basically rang them and were like, I've done something really stupid. I reported the website, so that account doesn't exist anymore, and the website doesn't either. Like, but I'm sure it happened to many other people. I don't know if they were stupid enough to put their information in like I was, but lesson learned. And yeah, it was just like really like worrying. And I cried. I remember I was in the library as well, and I was having such a stressful time. Like, I was having a really stressful time with an essay, and then I had this to deal with, and I was just like, I need this sorting out. So basically what ended up happening is someone didn't actually try and take money out of my account, so they got into my account. I didn't think they got into it by making like a card or anything though. I think they just got into my online banking, because I'd given them all of my details, so they're going to be able to get in, aren't they? So because I rang them up pretty much straight away, they actually blocked it before the transaction happened. Like, I think I maybe rang them before the transaction even happened, and they were probably looking at my account, as in NatWest, actual NatWest, were probably looking at my account, and then I think it happened like kind of while I was on the phone to them, because they were like, oh yeah, someone's just tried to make a transfer, but because we know it's not you, because we're on the phone to you, we've blocked it. And it's like, oh my god. everything got frozen. Oh my god, it was the most stressful thing ever, because obviously my credit card was still to home. It was like in the first few weeks of uni. I had no money because I don't carry cash. All of my money is on my card. So I had to go into the bank, because when your account gets hacked and frozen like that, you have to actually go into a bank with ID. So I had to go into a bank with ID. So I took my passport and my provisional driving license. And I think I had to take like a banking statement or something as well. I had something like that, so I took that as well. And basically, the woman in the bank had to verify it was me. She had to ring, like the head bank kind of thing, and ask them to unfreeze my account. They reset everything, sent me new passwords, new pins for everything, new cards. They sent me completely new cards for both of my accounts. But that meant they sent my cards to home, and like that still meant that I didn't have any money. It meant I was stranded in Leicester with literally nothing. Like, I didn't have any money. So my cousin actually works, I think he works in Loughborough maybe. He works around Leicester. I don't think it's actually in Leicester though. But it's like a nearby, and he doesn't work there every day. In fact, I don't even think he works there very often at all. But he does, like, every so often have to drive here. And basically it fell that he was coming to Leicester on one day that week. Well, wherever he goes, he was going there one day that week. So he brought an envelope from my mum with all my new cards in, money, like with cash, literally in the envelope, just in case my new cards didn't work for like 24 hours or whatever. It's just like, it was so stressful. But like, yeah, my cousin, bless him, brought it to me, and honestly I've never felt more relieved in my entire life. Like, I was literally, like, when that situation was over, I was so glad. Always Google your bank if you're not 100% sure. Even if they've sent you a link, everything is actually on the website. So if you Google your bank, it will be the first one that comes up. A second security measure is to make sure the little padlock comes up, because that means that your details are private. The same when you're online shopping, like that. If you're going to put your details in somewhere, you want that certificate to pop up. And thirdly, your bank will never ask for your PIN number online. I don't really know what I'm going to do, because next door, obviously, having a kind of party. I did want to try and go to sleep quite early, but I don't think there's much point. I feel like if I try and go to sleep, then I'm not going to be able to, and I'll just get annoyed. So I might just try and stay up for a bit, watching videos and stuff. And if worst comes to worst, if it does go on quite late, I have got my Beats and they're noise cancelling, so I can always sort of put them on and sleep with them on, which might not be a bad idea actually. So yeah, that's my plans for tonight. I've had a really good day today, but I hope they sort my bank out, because this kind of stuff just stresses me to the max. And I don't think I'll probably see you tomorrow, because I don't have any plans for tomorrow that don't involve dissertation stuff, to be honest, and I'm getting bored of it, so you probably definitely are. But both of my housemates are moving on Sunday, so I'll see you then. And Monday night we've got a really exciting thing going on. Sunday night we've got a wine and cheese night. Tuesday I've got a day off, and Wednesday I've got an exciting night as well. So it's all happening this week. Oh, I don't know why I did that. That was just cringy, wasn't it? Yeah, let's never do that again. We've come to Morrison's to buy a microwave, and we've lost Emily, and it's the first time in Morrison's, and we've done a massive shop, and we got a microwave.
Emily, I've already got 4 of these at home.
Emily, we lost you earlier, Emily.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It was a stressful time.
Oh.
It was a stressful time.
Tonight we're going to dessert shop preview in Leicester, which is going to be fun. So yeah, I don't know how much I'll film, but I'm going with my housemates, so hopefully it should be nice. It looks really nice, so yeah, and I'm quite excited. This place is amazing, and we're too posh. Like, this is
we
just
are not
too
too
posh.
posh.
Help. They gave us, I've eaten it, but a little shot of like an ice cream cone with chocolate. So nice.
10. Definitely 10 would bang.
11. Emily. Place. Emily, it's a posh place. Be appropriate, okay?
I can't, like, this isn't in my blood.
Daddy really loudly. Quick little look.
3, 2, 1.
Oh god, guys. Hello, it's Tuesday and I haven't vlogged anything today, but I thought I should just give you a little update because today's been a bit stressful because basically the drama from last year has followed us a little bit, but hopefully everything's sorted today from this point forward. So breathe. Like, we've not even started uni yet and it was a stressful day. But other than that, I've actually had quite a productive day. So I got up quite, well, I say quite early, but it was quite early. It was like 9 o'clock this morning. I wrote up the blog post from last night, edited all the pictures, put everything, scheduled everything ready to go. Then I went to the gym for the first time in my entire life, and I did a class there, and I also did some cardio stuff, but not a lot because I was absolutely buggered after the class. And then I came home, did dissertation work, and I've done a lot of dissertation work actually today. I've actually done the bit that I've been putting off, so at least that's done now. Yeah, now I'm just going to continue with dissertation stuff. I started a break at, I don't know what time, but basically I started a break and then the landlords came over, then I rang Zach, then my dad rang me, so I rang my dad back. I've been on the phone for ages just sorting like little things out, but hopefully everything is sorted and I can get on. I think it's like nearly 9:10. I think I'm going to do like another hour tonight because I'm still quite awake and I feel like I need to do something and I'd like to get it out of the way, because I haven't got much time tomorrow and I don't want to be stressed tomorrow. So I think I'm going to give myself a little hour doing some work, and then I'm going to reward myself with watching Bake Off because I don't have to be up too early tomorrow, so I can watch Bake Off in bed for a bit. So yeah, and then tomorrow we're off to Birmingham. I've got to go to the gym in the morning. I've got 2 classes, so I'll probably see you then. Hello, so I was just editing this vlog and I realised that my phone's going off and that I didn't end it properly. So the night didn't really go to plan, but I'm going to write a post about that and that sort of experience, to be honest, because I feel like I'm going to be able to write it better than say it. But I will like have a chat about that kind of thing in these vlogs probably coming up, but I just don't want to make this one too long, and like I had a really fun week before that, so I don't want to like put a downer on it. So yeah, I've decided just to leave this vlog as it is. I went to London yesterday, which was Thursday, and I didn't film anything because I was just so busy all day. And then I did think to film when I was on the coach, and I was like, well, there's no point now because like I've already finished my day. I managed to like go around London and have a good time, which I'm really happy about. I really didn't expect to, so I'm really like happy that I got through that. And yeah, it's just like kind of when stepping out of your comfort zone goes wrong a little bit, which is kind of what I want to write a big post about. I feel like it'll probably be either coming up like very soon or already be live when you watch this, because I am actually doing Blogtober, or at least I'm going to try anyway, so I feel like it will be coming up. So yeah, thank you so much for have just woke up, sorry, I am so tired. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog, and if you liked it, you can like it and you can subscribe, because I'm going to be trying to do this every week, and hopefully I won't be as tired as I am right now when I'm filming for them. But yeah, I shall see you next week.